Welcome to episode 94 of the Pack Life Podcast. I'm your host, Bruiser Carter, along with my family, and we got a jam-packed session with 6 people tonight, including myself. Beside me is my cousin, Mr. Demond, guys.
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me as always.
Diagonally, we got the returning Slim Reaper, fresh off his Vegas trip.
My fault. I was muted. How y'all boys doing?
How you doing, man? Below we got the returning Johnny Mars. He took a little break because his boy Zach Levine made All-Star game. I respect it. I dig it.
Yeah, turn up, man. And happy Women's History Month.
Big facts. Diagonally is also always here, always reliable. Tim Duncan of the podcast, Cut Carter.
Cut the Taco Thursday. I'm eating tacos for LeBron's draft picks.
And last but not least, we got returning from Cancun, fresh off a Super Bowl victory back in February. We got Jalen Benjamin.
Yeah, nice to be back, man. Vacation was definitely needed.
Gentlemen, how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing?
Great. Got the test tomorrow.
Midterm week?
I'm getting tested tomorrow for COVID.
You're going to pass.
I'm getting COVID tested tomorrow. Yeah.
You getting the vaccine?
Well, I'm doing good.
You just spread it.
Okay. I'm well too. I'm well. Doing work. Been busy. Interviews and stuff. So I've been working, trying to get this AI in class. But are you guys ready to get started? We got to talk about the NBA.
Ain't like this much time, but we can start.
Got the NBA All-Star draft. We're gonna discuss it live on here. We gotta discuss JJ Watt signing with the Cardinals. We will start in the NBA. And we're gonna start with the NBA officiating. We seen it. Donovan Mitchell last night after the game against the Philadelphia 76ers coming out and just having a scathing take at the officials, saying the way they're officiating the game these days is not right. Players are getting ejected for passing the ball at officials hard, just talking, having fun, trash talking. So it's getting to the point where fans and even players feel like this something needs to be done. Guys, how do you feel about the NBA officiating? Should it change, or do the players just need to grow up?
I don't think it's just the same way with working with education. A lot of people can't fit with the kids because they don't understand them, and a lot of coaches can't coach players because they don't understand them. They don't come where they come from, and so they take things aggressively. Same way police neighborhoods. They don't understand the people in the neighborhood, so they respond to situations differently, and they feel like they have to handle it with such caution that it disturbs the whole momentum of the community. And I think that's the same thing in the NBA. Like, the officials do be tweaking out on some of the simplest and little things. Like, I seen who got ejected. I think JJ Redick then got ejected over some small stuff. And I think that was Devin Booker. Yeah, Devin Booker got ejected literally the other day. Like, in one little play, on one possession, he gets ejected. I'm like, bro, come on. That's their all-star player. You first off can't eject all-star players. That's not good for the NBA. Fans don't want to see that. We come to watch the players. You're disturbing the money flow. So I think the officials do need to really have some type of session and training on just what it actually means to coach in this culture, not just coach because it's the game of basketball. So,
John said it's all about business, Demond. He said that Franklin saying it's all about business, man. How you feel?
I feel like the refs definitely are tripping, 100%. But the players should just continue to play their game, not even acknowledge them. I just feel like when the game is so much more locked in on the matchups, that's what the game is about. And you'll see the flow of the game, less fouls called that are, when a game is actually going back and forth I started to realize when teams really get hot, you can see it, what is good basketball. And that, to me, is when the best players take over. And that's when the refs have no impact on the game. Closer games and more slower games do have a ref being able to kind of have an input on the game, and that kind of what messes it up. So I just want to see players just lock in, focus more, and not give that so much attention, in my opinion.
Jace, how you feeling, man? The refs tripping, or you siding with the ops?
I do think the refs are tripping. I feel like they're cracking down. Like this started happening towards the end of last season, but I feel like they're starting to crack down more on little things. Like not to say that gender is involved, but when Montrezl Harrell said something to the press about him saying and one, and he said something about the women ref like giving him a tech. I don't think that's gender. It's nothing to do with gender because I feel like the same thing would happen if he said it in a certain manner to a male, then he probably would get a tech because that's just how the refs are nowadays. So I feel like the refs are pacifying the league a little bit. Hopefully, I don't see how that we could change it because unless they start giving refs fines, but hey, I don't know how they're gonna do that. But yeah.
Is it an issue of the league making the refs feel pressure to be right on every call? We've seen it every time, the 2-minute report. Yeah. We've seen it the last 5 seconds of the game where they call a foul, but players like, you never call a foul in that situation. But the NBA, the refs want to not get that letter, you missed this call, we're going to deduct, or you're not going to be able to ref this postseason game. What do you think? Is the league change? Is the ref change? Cut, you got it.
I think it's no fans. That's what it is. A lot of stuff that they do now is like you can hear everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know they can hear them down there, but it's like it's different when it's 30,000 people watching you and you give him a tech and now you getting booed, or you getting, they letting you have it. Or if it's an away game, the other fans cheering, and then now their coach is looking at you like, come on, bro, you setting us up, like you hurting us. So most superstars or team stars don't like, Donovan Mitchell's the person that on the Jazz that 9 times out of 10 everybody's coming to see. So he's not getting ejected in a playoff game or in any other game where it's an atmosphere like it's supposed to be. He wouldn't get ejected. And the fact that they went back to back on him, and it was in Philly. That's what it was. It was in Philly. So they went back to back on the text, and it was kind of like a bad look. So I feel like, and then Embiid kind of gassed the ref to tech him up too. That's what people not talk about. Yeah. It's a league thing going on, but some of the players on other teams be like gassing them, and there's no fans in there. So it's like, oh, they gassing me up. I guess I gotta tech them. It's like they egging them on. So it's the ref's fault. Yes, I don't blame the players. However, it's gotten to a point where players don't really use their voice and speak on how they feel now. So I'm glad Donovan said something about it. And basketball is like, basketball is the premier sport right now. Everybody's watching it. So nobody's watching it to see him on the bench. And if I paid for League Pass and I was watching Donovan Mitchell, I'd be a little pissed.
Especially in the overtime game.
Right. So the league can fix it if they just tell them, like, because technicals low-key stupid. Like, for cursing, bro, they're grown men. Well, first of all, they're going to curse. Now, if it's fans in there and it's a 5-year-old right there and he cursing, the kid's like, oh, my God. And that's different. But it's empty arenas. There's nobody in there. It's no reason to take a grown man for a pickup. Basically like a pickup game. We curse all the time. We about to fight. But nobody's going to, it's bad. It's a sport. Let it be a sport. It's competitive. However, I think the line should be drawn with it's like blatant disrespect. Like, he pushes you or they walk up on you. You be like, Rondo, walk away. Don't walk up on me. And they walk up on you anyway. You be like, all right, check. That's like drawing a line. Or like COVID restrictions, something like that. But anything where it's like cursing or anything like that, like verbal, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I do think the Malice in the Palace with Artest made the rules like this to where the slightest thing, and of course it evolved over time, but the slightest thing the refs are trying to avoid is a fight. We seen it last season when the players started getting to a fight. Refs be like, "Oh my God, hold stop!" and it take the coaches and security to come on the court and be like, "Chill." Jalen, do you like what is it needed? Does another like foul rule changes to be involved? Should we not? No more technicals. Should be something else so we can keep the players playing.
I think every side needs to be held accountable, from the refs to the players and to the executives, because the refs are making bad calls, but you also got to understand there has been instances in past seasons where people have been spat on, hit, almost, you know what I'm saying, like getting into fights, and the refs have to basically, ref the game, manage the game. So I'm looking at it like this, like, if you got guys who can't handle bickering and going back and forth, you have no choice but to give them a tech to wean them off that behavior. So I'm like, dude, talk how you gonna talk, but at the same time, like, you gotta understand, like, y'all actions got the refs to this point. See what I'm saying? So when nobody telling, you know what I'm saying, when Rondo spat on Chris Paul and they got the hooking, that's a prime example right there. If you take those two guys earlier in the game and really, like, while the back and forth is going, or if you see something, like, that nips that in the bud. Maybe a coach would be like, hey, you need to guard so-and-so, like, try to alter the game plan so that you don't have your superstars out. So I think just really both sides have to be held accountable. And we have to be honest. NBA players whine a lot. Like, my favorite player in the league right now whines a lot. LeBron. Always complaining to the refs. Rightfully so, but he complains a lot, bro. And I see that on many different teams. Like, everyone's complaining for calls. And at the end of the day, bro, like, you have to continue to play. Like, yeah, you didn't get that foul call, but continue to play. Don't be back and forth with the ref all day, every day. You're going to give them no choice but to give you a tech. And I do think the refs need to do a better job as far as the jump shot rule. What I've seen with Curry jumping into, Dennis Schroeder, like, that got to get cut out.
I was just about to bring that up because the players do make it hard on the officials.
Jalen, I know you didn't say that, of all people.
They got to cut that out, bro.
Who invented it? Who invented it?
Because D-Wade, yes.
Okay. I want you to address who invented it and got away with it.
But what I'm saying is like, bruh, now players are just fishing for calls because they know by rule, this is what's going to get me to the foul line.
I think that's why Trae Young didn't make the All-Star game. He mastered that. The last.
Did he get fined for what he did when he didn't get that call at the end of the game
against the Mavericks?
Yeah,
he did get fined. You can't they say he publicly went out an official. You can't do that. And I'm sure Donovan Mitchell's gonna get fined because you can't talk bad about the refs.
He said he didn't give a care though. He know he's gonna get fined. He said that I really don't care.
Yeah, so but I do think players with that jump foul that was the next thing I was gonna bring up. The players make it hard for the refs to do their jobs in a sense because everything's so fast paced and the refs got trying to keep up with them. We have some older refs that are like 40, 50, 60 years old. They also have some younger refs that are 30 years old, but it feels like with the game evolving so fast, the refs either going to miss a call or make a call that is controversial. And then at the end of the day, players will get mad about the call. Then it's like a never ending cycle. That's really that's how I feel it is. It's a never ending cycle.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, bro. It's people bend the rules all the time. I feel like with the player thing, with the jump, get them in the air and then flop into them or fall into them. I think the NBA, I mean, the rules are set. They already changed the most of them. Like, you can't hand check anymore. So that kind of took a lot of physicality out of the game anyway. And then you have the nowadays, I like what they were talking about on Inside the NBA with the switching, because pretty much everybody could hit a jumper now. So everybody on the pick and rolls is switch. So, I mean, it's only so much. I feel like it's harder for defenders, honestly.
Yes, without a doubt.
No, I'm like, they're making it harder for them. Like, it's really nothing they can do.
You think they turn it to the NFL where it's everything supposed to be offensive heavy, firepower, no defense.
It's already offensive heavy. You see these scores that we get?
Bro, you know the NBA I grew up on, bro?
What you grew up on?
Scoring 80 was a scoring over 80 is like, damn, you got over 80. Now, bro, if you don't hit 100, it's like it's like, oh, okay, y'all gonna lose. You ain't hit 100. You get on the 100 points, you're gonna lose. It's teams that literally live by scoring, like the Pelicans are one, for example, and the Bulls is too low key. If they don't put up a certain amount of, like, 115 points or something like that, they won't win. Because they really don't play that great of a defense. And it's like, that's crazy to think of. But that's the way the game has changed. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
There's a lot of teams like that, honestly.
Yeah, it's just the offensive-driven league now. Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like they be handing out defensive players of the years, but.
They do.
They just hand them out now because
how
it's
you
hard
feel-
to.
All right, you brought up the NBA inside NBA cast. I just want to hear your thoughts on the idea. Some people are saying they should eliminate the corner three. The corner three is a reason why these teams are able to shoot a lot of threes. So extending the arc to where it's not on the corner, but just
Runs out of bounds.
Yeah, it runs
Foul.
out of bounds, but not. It doesn't go along the side. Do you
So
think
you can't
eliminate?
shoot. So basically, if you go to that corner spot, you're out of bounds now.
No, it's a two.
No, it's a
It was
two.
no longer a three.
Oh hell no!
Why not?
No.
No.
Now if they extend the arc and make that a longer, isn't it shorter? It's a shorter three there, right?
It's essentially, yeah. It's on like maybe a couple inches. It's not.
If they make everything the same amount of distance from the goal, I could be cool with that. But making it a two, no.
No. Just fix the rules.
Yeah, but the court
Right.
doesn't need to be changed.
Just stop allowing players to jump into that should be an offensive foul.
I really think it should be a no call.
Why is that not an offensive foul? But when a guy is
Yeah, I
dropped-
think it should be a no call.
Just don't call nothing. Oh, you gonna pump and jump? Bet. You do that when the ball's in the air. It's a shot attempt and it's gonna get the rebound.
And what they've been calling as a foul lately, like trying to get over the pick and roll, while the player trying to get over the pick and roll, they'll put their hand on their arm, and then the player will go up and they shoot it.
Yeah, and they just
it's like they call it a foul. And
in the murals, the way we lost that game, John. Remember that? Yes. And when I complained about it, everybody bro, you suck, bro. You suck. I'm like, bro, he hooked me. They hook people now. They be hooking you into the shot. That's so lame, bro.
Hey, cut.
That's so lame, bro.
Man, out.
Hey, cut. We ain't gonna stop caping for Shaq, man. You saw Candace
Never.
Parker bodied him.
Saw my boy on AEW last night. Went through the table. True entertainer.
I want to hear Jace, John, and Jalen's opinion on this matter. Do you think it is time for these out of touch athletes to stop covering the sport of basketball?
You think Shaq out of touch?
From his comments on Tuesday, yes.
I ain't really even.
All he said was the screen game is trash. He don't like it. He want people to fight through screens, and I kind of agree. Low key, the switching thing is whack.
Have to switch.
Yeah, you had to switch.
Like, no, I'm saying you have to.
Literally
That's what I'm saying. Candace made a good point. Candace Parker made a great point. You have to switch, and I agree. You do, because if you don't, they're gonna pull it. And
Shaq could never switch. That's why he doesn't agree with
right, but then D Wade made a good point to him and said, "Remember when you didn't want to come up off the screens? But then I told you if you go up, watch what happened, and we did it, and it worked." He was like, "Yeah, but that was different." So it's like sometimes you got to make adjustments. But the new NBA is you got to switch.
honestly, bro, the game of basketball is the screen. Like, if you can't screen, you can't win. And I think like it's just becoming more and more dangerous because everyone can shoot. And now it's like this is a new NBA, a new offense, but now what's the new defense? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to play differently. You can't play that 1990, 1980 type of defense. I do think, though, the future is zone because Miami is still able to surprisingly keep a lot of teams at least under 105 points. And they are disciplined and they are, like, stubborn in playing zone. And it seems to work, though, because it forces you at least to choose your jump shot wisely. And it's not like you're just going to easily come up and pull a three. You actually got to look and see because it's like the skies. It's like how the Saints play man defense, but a lot of the skies is you got to really check and see what type of offensive play you're going to run. And so just watching Miami this year, I'm not sure why a lot of teams don't play zone. And a lot of people are also doubling the best player. So, like, you know, Bill, Levine, Mitchell, Booker, like those players are getting double off the screen early. And I think that that's kind of helping to play better defense. So that might be what they have to do.
Bro, this man KD got on the exact fit that I had on for the segment last week.
Kyrie, KD chose Kyrie with the first pick.
Yeah.
You're right so far, buddy.
KD chose Kyrie. That's so funny.
Snake draft? It's a snake draft?
He's going back and forth.
Wait, so you saying that
who LeBron picked second?
Curry. Team LeBron's gonna win this. I might put some money down on that.
You want to put some money on it? I'll put some money on it.
We got Luka, like I said.
On an All-Star game? Y'all boys crazy.
who got Luka?
Bro, the format is different now.
Oh, KD not playing. Never mind.
Yeah,
KD isn't playing. He's just picking.
KD not playing. Never mind.
What about to say?
So
wait. So
Jason pick him automatically in his spot, or how that work?
Tatum's a starter, so he gonna pick. I think it's to where LeBron gets the first pick, but KD will get the last two
first bench pick.
starters, and he gets the first bench pick.
Yeah.
Just
So
read the question, buddy.
he definitely getting hardened.
So what's wrong with
No yard.
the older players talking about the NBA now?
Just when they out, just some players sound out of touch when they discuss it. They like, for example, Shaq when he doesn't praise Embiid's game or be hard on Embiid and joke it because there's
Joker over.
I mean, with Shaq though, I feel like Shaq can say anything he wants to about basketball. He's probably he is one of the most winningest big men there is.
That's true, but that was in a different time. This is a new time.
Okay, but if we were to put prime Shaq in today's game, who's stopping him? Absolutely nobody.
I don't know that.
But
He'll be a DeAndre Jordan in a sense.
What?
He can't shoot.
You're
He
wild.
can't guard the five.
He
Wild.
literally is a walking bucket, walking 2 points.
He'll dominate the painted area.
And he actually has post moves.
He'll be like Rudy Gobert, bro.
Are you serious?
If you swap Embiid and the other
That's
dude, it's
disrespectful.
basically the East versus the West.
That's what it is.
Wow. That would dominate any.
He can't guard there. If you put Shaq in today's time period, what would his comparison be? You don't think it would be Rudy Gobert?
He can guard Jokic.
It would be similar to Rudy Gobert. Yeah, that's the closest. Or like
he can't guard on the perimeter, and he can't shoot.
Rudy has.
You don't have to shoot.
You know what I'm saying? So what bigs now?
So wait, so you
name a big that really can't shoot.
How can you praise Shaq but not praising Gobert?
There's a lot of bigs that can't shoot.
Are the last one.
Gobert doesn't have a post move to save his life. Not like how Shaq does.
But nobody does.
Dog, Shaq is.
That's what I'm saying. Shaq.
You know what I'm saying? There's nobody offensively that plays like Shaq right now.
Okay, so
I mean,
nobody has.
AD the closest.
Comparing him to Rudy Gobert.
Who?
Why are we comparing him to Rudy Gobert if
I'm talking about and you put him defensively? That's the closest, probably.
No.
Who?
Rudy Gobert and Shaq should never been the same. Like
nobody. See, there you go. You acting just like on Twitter. Nobody said they was the same.
No,
defensively though,
like in today's game, like I just don't see like
who would be his defensive comparison.
Bro, nobody. He's too physical, bro.
Yeah, that's
nobody's not an answer. You got to pick somebody.
I don't have to pick anybody if I don't see a fit. I'm not just gonna answer.
I'm not gonna compare anybody. I don't see anybody that's like Kobe.
Exactly.
That's very easy to say. Devin Booker is very similar to Kobe, but
brother.
Kyrie's game is very similar to Kobe's as well, so I would pump the brakes on that. And you also see Kobe's influence on plenty. Luka, Jason Tatum,
Jordan Clarkson,
DeMar DeRozan.
I'm saying, are they Kobe? I'm saying like he's saying like a defensive minded person like Shaq. There's nobody in the league defensively like Shaq.
But how? His presence, his only value will be in the post. These bigs are in the five that can shoot now. Shaq's gonna have to come out and defend, or he's gonna be.
Shaq might not even miss. He might not even miss 3 shots, three layups. He might not even miss 3 layups on these cats.
And like Shaq, bro, like yeah, he was good defensively for some years, but he's only been all defensive 3 times.
King Brian going crazy. No cap.
So it's like he's never run a defensive player of the year, so he's not that type of player. He's just gonna go dominate you in the post, get his rebounds, and be done.
So Andre Drummond,
like we see how Zion getting these boards after.
Hey Derek, Andre Drummond. They say he Andre Drummond 30-20 performance. That's what they saying.
30 and 25.
You don't do that every night.
He would have 30 and 25 if he played.
Now you crazy.
He would. Only person that'll be able to rival him
till people start running 5 out and he looked like
that's exactly what I said.
5 out again, like I mean, against what big? I mean, if it's against Embiid, yeah, Embiid will probably doing something dirty. But like if it's against a guy named Andre Drummond,
bro, only thinking about Shaq later in his career. Shaq with the Orlando Magic was a freak athlete. I don't think y'all remember that.
Yeah,
could literally run the floor, could defend,
could
start the break, like. Y'all really disrespecting Shaq, bro. And I can't stand for that, bro.
Nobody disrespected him. Nobody said anything bad about him.
When you say he
Shaq is my top 5, I said defensively, the closest thing to him is Rudy Gobert. If that's disrespectful, tough. And I don't GAF.
It's pretty strong.
Here are the NBA 2021 NBA All-Star Game starters. Team LeBron, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, of course, Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, and Nikola Jokic. And on Team Kevin Durant, we have Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, and Jason Tatum.
You got hoopers. KD picked all the hoopers, and he gonna pick Harden first. So his team gonna be all buckets.
Harden.
Huh?
You picked Harden already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's all buckets.
Well, while the reserves are being,
buckets,
while all the reserves are getting picked, John, I would like to have a conversation with you, bud, because you advocated 2 weeks ago that the Hawks should fire Lloyd Pierce, and they did that. So, John, talk to me about what's going on in Atlanta, and is Trae Young power tripping?
Yeah, Trae Young should be further along with this team than he is right now. They are severely under 500, but they're playing better defense with Nate McMillan. I think this coach that they have right now is a terrific coach. I think his situation mocks that of Indiana of last year and the years that he was with them, and he has a superstar in his hand. I don't think he's ever dealt with I don't know if Paul George was there. If he coached Paul George, I'm not sure. He might have. But Paul George and Trae Young, potential-wise, Trae Young has, the potential to be great. And I think that Nate McMillan getting this type of player and allowing him to play defense at a young age, he can still mold him. That's going to be what Trae Young needs as part of his maturation, because you got to play defense in today's league. So Lloyd Pierce getting fired, great dude. Done a lot of great things for the city of Atlanta. Done a lot of great things for the Black community. But coaching, I don't think that was his calling per se at the head coaching position. But, I think the Hawks are going to be fine. 2 back-to-back wins going into the All-Star break. The East is still weak. Like, it's still up for grabs. And the second season, you got teams getting healthier. So there's going to be more competition. The Pacers are going to get Karis LeVert back, so they're going to be back in the mix of things. So it still is a question mark over the Hawks season this year. We heard the owner say he feels like they can make the playoffs, which is why Lloyd Pierce was fired. So obviously they're going to continue to hoop, and they could be probably in the 10th seed with that play-in tourney, hoping to get in. So, we'll just see how the Hawks future looks.
The report said that the Hawks wanted a new voice in the locker room, and it cited that Trae Young was one of the players that encouraged a new voice in the locker room. And they also stated in the report that they found out about he was relieved of his duties on social media, not even from management. I think something is going on with this Hawks organization. I think I wouldn't be surprised if something drastic happens, because the way communications, it's clearly not communicating well. You fire Lloyd Pierce after 3 years, and some believe that black head coaches in the NBA have a shorter leash than their white counterparts, and this kind of speaks to that. I felt that Lloyd Pierce should have been fired if they didn't make the playoffs this season, not in the middle of the season. But if it is what your star demands, and I guess that's what ultimately ended up happening. Do you think Nate McMillan can lead his team to a postseason? Jace.
I don't think this Hawks team can go to a postseason personally. I honestly think I'm with you, Bruiser. I don't think they should have fired him until they seen what they did this season, because I didn't have the Hawks. I mean, they shocked me going 10-9 in the beginning of the season, but I knew it was going to slow down, honestly. But I just don't see them going to the playoffs at all, get into that 8th seed, because I feel like it's a power trip between Trae Young, management, some of the teammates, all that. I just feel like it's a power trip between all of those pieces in the franchise. So I really don't know what is in store for the Hawks, but I just know it's not the postseason this year.
This team has been dealing with injuries. DeAndre Hunter was out due to a knee injury. Rondo missed some time. Bogdanovich missed some time. Gallinari missed some time. Cam Reddish is currently missing time. The team has been dealing with injuries, and I think to fire him while these injuries pile up is just, I think he deserves a little more chance. Guys,
they're a young team.
They are a young team, but with Trae Young, their team had playoff aspirations. Any guys' thoughts? Demond Jalen cut? Nope.
What?
I'm good.
All right.
Thoughts on what?
Lloyd Pierce fired.
I heard what y'all was saying about it being a bigger thing. I think it's just they didn't communicate it well, and Trae Young wanted him gone. So everybody that needs to be communicated with was. It said a player found out on Twitter. Well, that player must not be that important. That simple. You're not in on business decisions like that, and it's okay. It's like that. I mean,
Yeah.
Is certain players get that right. Like Trae Young wasn't. Trae Young got asked. I know he was hit up.
Russell Wilson doesn't.
Hey, we ain't there yet, boy.
But yeah, so Trae Young, I know Trae Young knew. Now that player that found out on Twitter, he might want to start balling.
All right, we're about to predict the NBA All-Star Game festivities, and we will start with the 3-point contest that features Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Stephen Curry, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum. Damian Lillard opted out. He wanted to rest during his All-Star break. And so, guys, who is winning the 3-point contest ahead of the NBA All-Star Game?
Curry.
It's got to be Zach LaVine.
Say it one more time. Who in it?
We have Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Stephen Curry, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum.
I can tell you who's coming last.
Who coming last?
Jaylen Brown.
He finna put on for Marietta, boy. That's
more
the hard.
consistent from 3 than Jason Tatum.
He finna put on for Marietta, boy. That's
the trenches, boy. You ain't know?
Yeah,
trenches.
I can see Jason Tatum coming last. He a sauce up, like step to the left, step to the right type 3-point shooter. So that make more sense.
All
But
Jaylen Brown do is sit his feet and shoot. That's all he.
I got
That's
Devin.
not all he can do. I'm saying that's all he be.
I got Devin Booker winning.
I got Booker though.
I got Zach LaVine.
Demau, you got one.
appreciate that, Jace.
I've got Tatum.
Tatum.
Oh,
Got
my
you.
God.
Who you got, bro?
That's my favorite player in the
I
bunch.
said Booker.
Yeah, I got Booker. Steph was an easy choice, Jalen. Typical.
I mean,
Steph is the easy choice.
I think it's gonna
Like
be
if you win, I won't be surprised.
Booker or Steph winning it is my two.
This is
So.
boring.
Yeah, Jalen, have a little fun.
I was saying, that's just boring.
It is boring, bro. That literally is. It's like playing with the Warriors. Like
For the
All right,
skills
so-
challenge. What'd you say, JB?
so basically just don't even tell the truth just to have fun. That's what we're doing now.
I mean,
All right, who's
Curry
the best
might
player
not
in the
win. That
NBA?
ain't the truth.
Who's best player in the NBA right now?
Joel
Rudy
Embiid.
Gobert.
But
Let's just have fun.
These stations saying Joel Embiid right now.
I mean, the way James Harden looking, kind of hard to argue.
Hey, James Harden is fire, bro. Okay.
He like that. The Taco Bell skills challenge. We have Robert Covington, Luka Doncic, Chris Paul, Julius Randle, Domantas Sabonis, and Nikola Vucevic, who has been in trade rumors. Who you guys won the skills challenge, man?
One more time.
Say it
bro.
again.
Yeah.
We have Robert Covington, Luka Doncic, Chris Paul, Julius Randle, Domantas Sabonis, and Nikola Vucevic. I got CP3.
I like to agree with Bruce. I got CP3. You about to school.
I got Chris Paul.
I
I'm
definitely
gonna
have
go Chris
CP3.
Paul or Luka. It's Chris Paul though. I'm gonna go Chris
I
Paul.
go Luca.
No love,
Can
big
I-
man.
Can I give you guys a interesting skills challenge fact?
What you got for us?
Did y'all know Patrick Beverly has a skills has won a skills challenge?
Yeah, I
That was
remember
like
watching
3
it.
years ago. 3 years ago. I
Yeah.
remember.
Man, he had to make a 3-point.
He was in the final round with Brandon Knight. So I know the NBA was probably like,
He said he had to make a 3-pointer.
JB, who you got winning, man? You showing love for the bigs or you going guards?
Y'all all picked the obvious choice. See how hypocritical y'all are years later. I'm like, okay, let's have fun with it. Let's do wrong answers only.
Luka's a fun pick.
We all know
I feel like Luka or Chris Paul should get it, but Luka's slow.
Very.
CP's
Luka
gonna
gonna
win.
be
But I
playing
wouldn't
like
be
he-
surprised if Julius won.
I wouldn't be surprised if Julius won.
Julius is my big man pick because Nikola Vucevic ain't.
No, I like Sabonis
Yeah.
over Randle.
Whoa.
Nah.
Vucevic is fire.
He's not going.
Julius literally brings the ball up. Julius is literally a point forward. Like he
I'll take
brings the ball up.
Sabonis up in Vucevic, bro.
Sabonis is like a power point forward, 2-point center.
Julius is pretty big.
But Julius be moving though. Like
Yeah.
I don't think y'all ever seen.
Like-
Remember that picture of D'Angelo Russell saying ball and he looking past.
And I'm like LeBron-esque. That's how he kind of like glides. His glides way in.
And he got a shot, bro. Like he can
Yeah.
shoot.
His shot got better. That's a crazy. His shot keep getting better every.
Shout out Thibs, man.
Oh.
You said shout out Biggs.
Thibs.
Oh yeah, Thibs man got these Knicks looking
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And for the slam dunk contest, there will be no Zion Williamson, but there will be rookie Obi Toppin, rookie Cassius Stanley, and
Zion not playing.
Zion opted out. Oh, what's his dude
Yeah,
name?
smart. We worry about them knees, my boy. We keep the knees on ice.
Help me.
You
What's
talking about
23?
Oh,
Obi.
and Fernie Simmons.
Simon.
Oh, Anthony. And didn't he go to IMG?
I think he did.
Yeah.
So the NBA said for the dunk contest, it will be during the halftime for the All-Star game. They want young stars who will be put on the map by their stellar All-Star game dunk contest performance.
Fernie, he's actually pretty good.
Obi.
Yeah,
Obi.
Cash is not really.
Cass would be throwing that thing down though.
Yeah, he
Cash
can
went
only
to IMG
tomahawk
too.
though. He can only tomahawk. He can't really do nothing crazy.
Dude,
He got hype.
is it
He got
time?
balance. But I don't see him doing no.
And this is a fun fact about Anthony. He is the first American to enter and be selected in the NBA draft directly after graduation from high school since the league first implemented the age restriction rules in 2005.
You talking about?
one with the
I
young?
remember that. I remember when they drafted him.
Anthony Simmons.
Come on, man.
Oh, from the Blazers?
Simons, Anthony
Yeah.
Simons. It's Simons.
Simons.
He game backup, but he's. I mean,
He don't play a lot, but when Dame out the
When he
game,
do, no, bro. He when he
nice.
do
He
play,
back up.
he the backup. When he get in the game, bro, he's solid. He's 6'3" point
Not
guard.
bad.
He
All right, we got some stuff to talk about.
I'm about to
Oh,
say
wait.
I'm about to give y'all a comparison. I say he remind me low key of like a Sean Livingston type, but with
I'm
a shot.
finna say, yeah, like
Sean Livingston with a shot though. He can shoot. And he could dunk. He be cramming.
All right. Do you guys think it is time for the NBA to do away with the dunk contest for a one-on-one competition, king of the court style format?
Yes. The dunk it's not that many more dunks you can do.
The dunk
I would
contest
love
is
to
pretty
see-
boring.
Nah, bro. But see, I don't think they're gonna get it all in a one-on-one either though. Depends.
But it's still they gonna at least do some move that's gonna.
I don't
I just think better people like the stars need to be in a dunk contest.
I don't feel like the one-on-one's gonna be stars though. The one-on-one's not gonna be stars because they're
Exactly.
not gonna risk them that.
Yeah,
like,
nobody wants to get embarrassed.
that
Nike.
too.
Hey, it's Nike on the phone. If you get shook in this one-on-one, that shoe's getting pulled.
What about a knockout tournament? Bring back knockout.
Knockout will be far. I'll watch it. I love knockout though. I'm a knockout.
That's kind of childish, boy.
It is childish.
Grown men playing
Yeah,
knockout.
the one-on-one is definitely the more player-friendly.
Knockout far though. I ain't gonna lie, because with them, bro.
Bro, if I see them playing knockout,
Knockout
bro,
be far because if you make them shoot it from half court, like the
they
shot.
already do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had that with the old school player and the new school player and then the WNBA player. That used to be cool, but I mean they don't even do that no more.
They need to do
Dunk contest. The last good dunk contest was.
I enjoy the 3-point contest more than dunk.
Aaron Gordon and
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine.
That was because it was in Toronto. It wasn't even in the United States.
Yeah, no, that dunk contest was crazy though. Like,
I don't know how y'all
Toronto.
one-on-one would be cool, I guess.
The hell Toronto got to do with them dunking?
Tomorrow on House of Highlights.
All right. You said what?
What Jay say?
He said something about the last dunk contest was good because it was in Toronto. The hell that got to do with them dunking?
Now we have the full NBA All-Star game starters. Roster list. Team LeBron, the reserves includes Damian Lillard, Ben Simmons, Chris Paul, Jaylen Brown, Paul George, Domantas Sabonis, and Rudy Gobert was the last pick.
Mr. Irrelevant.
And for Team KD, we have on the reserves James Harden, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Nikola Vucevic, and Mr. Irrelevant for Team KD, Donovan Mitchell. Guys,
Jazz players got picked last.
Yes, before we do that, why the Jazz players getting picked last? What's up? Does the league not respect Utah?
I mean, I don't respect Rudy Gobert, but I don't understand why Donovan Mitchell didn't get it.
Donovan
Y'all
Mitchell.
are so like
For the All-Star game?
Disrespectful.
Look,
Like-
no. He's the last
Donovan
person I
Mitchell's
picked.
game compared to the rest of those guys, though, is he's so used to playing not by himself, but essentially by himself. He don't have the transcending game those other guys have as far as like playing with other people.
So you think Mitchell should have been selected? You think Vucevic,
Guards,
Randall,
guards. But I think LeBron messed up. I think Donovan Mitchell should have been his pick instead of Sabonis because he said I need a big right here, so I'm gonna go with Sabonis. I would have took Donovan Mitchell and then I would have got the big on the last pick because it was Sabonis or Gobert regardless.
LeBron ain't gonna lose, bro.
Let's talk about who's winning. Who's winning?
I'm not saying he's gonna lose. Curry and Luka Doncic in the starting.
Hearing them bench players, bro, I think KD might got it.
Yeah, bro. I do too.
The bench player, bro.
Bro, Harden, Levine, Booker, Mitchell, Randall, and Zion.
LeBron found a way to get both Simmons and Gobert, Demond.
Simmons with his second reserve pick. That's
LeBron.
He had to though. He had to.
He didn't have to because Ben Simmons would have been towards the end of my list.
Bro, KD
that's true, but hey, that's Asian. That's bro.
LeBron don't even have shooters, bro.
That's bro.
He has the best shooter.
He had Steph.
Bro, all he has is Steph and Dame and Luka.
And Jaylen Brown, John. He in a 3-point contest.
Who gonna guard?
Bro, I don't know, man.
But if he just get
Kyrie can guard Steph. What? Kyrie clamping him up.
Oh my God!
Everybody know Kyrie is the only person that plays Steph to his level.
Guarding him?
Yes.
Not guard him.
And they gonna put Harden on.
You didn't guard him.
Hey, Demond,
what's the matchup?
With the guy named Damian Lillard.
No.
Yeah, he's given Curry 50 and 60 before. I think you need to go look that up. But
see, y'all talking about scoring on Curry.
Oh, I thought you were talking about regular season.
We know Curry
team is
on, but y'all talking about him. We talking about Curry scoring on them.
Curry's finna. He might win All-Star MVP.
I highly doubt it.
You think they gonna play defense?
No.
Are they doing the Kobe method?
To the last.
Yeah, they are doing the Kobe. First to 24 points from the highest score. They are doing that.
Okay, I like that.
What?
Like they did what they did last year.
The team that was up.
You need 24 points.
24.
Yeah.
What? You played 24, then what?
I got 100 points and the other team has 80. We're playing to 124 and they got to score. We play to that mark.
So the first quarter goes to 24 points?
First quarter, 12 minutes. Second quarter, 12 minutes. Third quarter, 12 minutes. When that ends, whoever is up, you add their score plus 24. That is what we're playing to.
Oh.
You add their score? Who score?
The team that's leading.
I got 100 points and you got 90. We're playing to 124 now.
The NBA is so cringy, bro.
In the fourth quarter,
we last year.
I know, but I don't know why they're doing it again. It's just
because it worked well last year.
It definitely did work good last year.
That was the best All-Star game I ever seen.
Right. Last year was the best one.
Nah, no, it wasn't. Y'all was saying, why Kyle Lowry out there flopping?
Oh, yeah, he did.
About as far as the competitive.
He's in charge.
It turned it into like a regular game into a pickup game.
No, that last bucket was,
the last bucket was a free throw. That kind of killed it. But outside of that, it was fun.
It's a real game.
Right. Now it's like, oh, we're not on the time crunch.
I feel like it was so like, what's called? I don't know if it'll be as competitive this year, but it was so competitive last year because of Kobe.
That's why they're keeping it going, in hopes that it stays competitive.
Well, they probably won't do it due to COVID because they don't. Some players ain't want to be here. LeBron.
One night only. They from out of town. They literally only gonna be here one night.
Boy, you going up in the city, Jace?
Nah, man, nah. Too much money to be spent. Too much. I did my little thing.
You got it.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Man, they talking about 15,000 a section at Gold Room.
15,000.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not leaving the house this weekend.
15,000 a section. They said Baby, Harden, Dirk, all them boys gonna be there.
Harden not gonna be there.
Baby Harden.
You think if Baby say, hey, Jay, let's go. We got Gold Room tonight. You think he ain't going?
Harden gonna get fined so bad.
Think he care?
It's gonna be a private event.
Huh? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
They're gonna go.
Jay said, no, it's not. I'm finna go.
Bro, I could have got what's it called? I know somebody got a section.
Yeah, Jay, let me quiet.
Oh, I'm saying Harden's gonna be at the private events.
Oh, you talking about like Baby House or something like that?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Harden gonna be in Magic.
Last time I went to go, Harden was there, 4 p.m.
Bro, I just passed Magic. Magic was super crowded, bro. It's Thursday.
Yeah,
it was 4:30.
They starting early.
I'm cool on the Magic.
Early. They started Monday.
No, the whole week.
I'd rather go to the club than strip club. Cool.
I'd rather stay in the house.
Jalen, do you have your topics ready?
Huh?
Jalen is ill prepared. we've been holding this group chat etiquette topic for you for weeks.
Ah, yeah, we supposed to do that.
You ain't prepared. See, look, you don't got a lot.
I wasn't prepared, bro. I'm sorry. The group. Yeah, can we just edit that part out?
You just table that.
Got you. Damon,
what's up?
Or do you got football for us again?
Yes. Starting off in football, fellas. Big Ben has signed up for another year in Pittsburgh. How we feeling about it?
Oh, Big Ben Roethlisberger finna lead his team to an 8-8 record.
Drew Brees effect.
Me and Bruiser share the same sentiments that they will now fall back to. Come on, bro.
They might come in fourth.
Just send it to the chat and keep moving.
I had to y'all see that now.
Don't do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Damon.
What's up?
He might finish fourth.
Whoa. Bengals got a couple more seasons, bro.
Bengals finna draft Panay.
The Bengals did beat them, though.
You think they got a couple more seasons? They said it about the Chiefs, but then the Chiefs took off.
Bengals did beat them, though, without Joe Burrow.
Hello.
Corvette. And Juju might not be there. Will Juju leave? Will Big Ben be playing with Juju next year, guys?
Question marks.
I have no idea.
They need
I think Juju's
whole wide receiver core need to get. Hey, they need to get their heads.
Well, Pittsburgh. Oh, Pittsburgh always draft the good receivers, so they can't let them go. And they still got Johnson and
Chase Claypool.
Yep.
And they your boy James Washington. They like Washington too.
Yeah, they still got Washington.
Is Ebron there?
Yep.
Too?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not missing nothing on them weapons.
They do need a running back now. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
And Pouncey retired. They center.
Tough.
It's been on that bench.
I don't know why Ben. I don't know why Ben's coming back. I'm gonna be honest. He think.
Yeah, Ben said he did it for Pouncey, right?
Yeah, he doing it for Drew.
Yeah.
That boy said, Drew, if you can't come back, Drew, I'm gonna do it for you. We're gonna make the postseason at 7.
Bro, what you talking about? Drew coming back.
Let's stop.
We not.
Talk about who I'm.
Better not.
Drew,
I hope not. Say that, Jason. I hope not.
What you
Them
said,
boys
Jay?
gonna be at his door if he come back.
he wasn't doing them sleds for no reason. That man,
Who ain't coming back?
43 years old. You don't do no.
Talk about who I knew QB might be.
RW.
You see that blue and green behind the mind screen?
Jameis Winston gonna be y'all starting quarterback.
Stop saying that, bro.
It's still gonna be better than what we had last year.
Yeah.
Demai, give us a Russell Wilson update? Or
Yes, the conversations regarding Russell Wilson and the Seahawks have evolved from teams are calling to now the Seahawks are taking calls for Russell Wilson.
That thing calls from the
it's being discussed that I believe the teams that Russ named, Saints, Cowboys, Raiders, and Bears, they are getting their calls. Their calls are not being ignored. They are being answered, and they are having discussions. So, fellas.
We'll see, y'all, Khalil.
Which one of these teams has the most realistic shot? Let's be realistic. Let's not waste time on the pod. Let's not waste time on the pod. Let's pick the team that has the most realistic shot and go from there.
Right there.
How many first round picks do the Saints have?
Y'all don't have a realistic shot of getting Russ.
Why don't we have a realistic shot? That's the funny thing. He said be realistic. But
Jalen, you shut that down so quick. You sound a little concerned.
Had a realistic chance.
They're not going to be willing to give up what the Seahawks want.
3 first rounders, Jameis Winston and Cam Jordan. I get rid of it.
They don't need a quarterback. They're drafting one.
They could get Cam out of there.
Dude's transcendent, bro. They gonna want a lot. And you already know. Unless y'all prepared to do another Ricky Williams trade, I don't want to hear it.
It's not that same. It's not nothing ever happened.
Well, my thing with the Seahawks is I believe Pete Carroll is 70 years old, and if they trade Russ, they're obviously choosing Pete Carroll over Russell Wilson, and so I don't see him going into a tanking situation. So, like, which team honestly gives them the best win now package? And I believe that's either the Cowboys, because you got to, I believe, quarterback being involved. He would take Dak and Zeke and some picks. I believe that, but I don't.
They had an upgrade though.
For for both sides, I believe it would be. I mean,
Why would y'all take Zeke? Y'all got Chris Carson.
y'all, I'm going to Dallas, boy.
Nah, and Chris
going to
Carson's
Dallas.
contract up.
Yeah, they said Chris Carson walking, and they talking about he like Buffalo, so.
Ooh.
So, but they're talking about the Seahawks looking at Mike Davis.
Man, enough. John, pitch to the people, John Schneider and Pete Carroll in Seattle. Tell them why they should send Russell Wilson to your Chicago Bears.
He gonna hit y'all with so many words.
Nah, man, I'm not. I like Mitch. No, I'm just playing. I do like Mitch, but hey, man, I don't actually think Russ is going to go to the Bears. I don't think the Bears do anything right, and I mean, I don't even think he want a black quarterback. So,
what about Deshaun, man?
Deshaun don't want to go to Chicago either. So nobody really.
They said what Russ likes about Chicago is he likes Nagy, he likes the young emerging offensive line, and he likes the thought of like, oh, I would be appreciated here. So
he would be protected. Anyone?
They say he liked that Michael Jordan aspect of it. Like that's what he would see for himself.
Yeah, Chicago is one of the arguably the best sports city in the world.
Even though the Bulls and the Bears don't contribute that much.
All-star Levine
in the playoffs, bro.
If the Bears got Russell Wilson, I think things.
I just said the Bulls and the Bears don't contribute that much because the clubs. I was saying the clubs and the Blackhawks pretty much do.
I mean, they've been doing well. Cubs just won the World Series not too long.
That's what I just said.
Hold on, let me finish. The Bears just was in the playoffs multiple years. Then you got the Bulls. Looks like they about to make the playoffs. I mean,
Jalen.
You got the black. What's their hockey team called?
Jalen. He just said that.
The Blackhawks, man.
Hey, for all the right reasons, though, Damon, that makes sense. The offensive line is young; they're still figuring it out. Nagy is so creative offensively. I mean, getting dynamic weapon like Wilson would only make our offense so much more explosive.
Well, John, you do need to get a receiver too now.
I mean,
y'all get Russ, he won't be there the second season if y'all don't do nothing.
What?
Did I stutter?
I think they'll go to the offs because the Seahawks won't.
Yes, I said if they get Russ and they don't do anything the first season.
What does describe do anything?
I think they'll go to the playoffs easily.
You said what, Derek?
NFC Championship.
Okay.
Tweaking.
I can see them let it. It depends how they lose.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be there.
The same
I think there's other coaches that could bring out the best in Russ, and I don't think he's one of them.
He's that Brady. He has that Brady effect, though.
I mean, let's not act like Russ needs a good offensive coordinator to be successful. Pump the brakes on that.
So, Damon, you be a Bears fan if you came to Chicago.
Yeah, John. Boy, we coming over there watching the games on Sunday, boy.
So if he comes to the Saints, you finally gonna do the right thing.
Boy, I'm coming home. Boy.
You finally gonna do the right thing.
Coming home, boy. Not playing no game.
Boy. Just I'm gonna let y'all know now. The talking will not cease if Russ gets traded wherever he goes.
Man,
look at Jalen's face. Javon, you missed it.
We coming for TB.
Javon, Jalen said.
Jalen is
not worried. Oh, I hate this.
Y'all not getting him.
It don't matter who we get.
Hey, Jalen, let's say we get Russell. Who win the NFC? Who gonna win the NFC South and who gonna come out the NFC if the Saints get Russell Wilson?
Y'all will win the NFC South, but y'all will choke like y'all always do.
We don't have Joseph Breezes. We don't have him. We don't have him anymore.
He was the choker.
We have Russell Wilson.
What I told you, Drew was the choker. No, I'm playing.
If the Saints get Russell Wilson, that's a walking 31 piece a game.
Russell don't choke.
Like he
and I promise you, the logic, you just got to think about it from this aspect with Sean Payton. And I know all these other teams have great names or whatever. With Sean Payton, he is not going to take let's see what it looks like approach with Russell Wilson. He's going for the kill.
Needed.
In addition to a great offensive line, our defense still going to be solid. We can throw. The Saints always keep a unnamed, underappreciated, unrecognized receiver under them, Marquez Callaway, i.e. So you know what I'm saying. It can work. It can work.
Gotta show me.
No, not
Gotta show me.
Of course, we gotta show you all the champs, JB.
Yeah, we get the shot watching y'all cook.
I'm saying,
target on y'all back, and we're coming for the kill.
we got two of them things going for a third.
Oh, brother.
That's a fact. I ain't just spin out nothing. It's a fact.
Yeah, y'all had to win this year, honestly. Y'all done brought so many pieces around that man. If y'all didn't win, hey, somebody was getting fired.
It just hurts to know that he was supposed to come to us, and Drew was the reason he didn't.
Hello.
That hurts a lot.
I cried a little bit on the
Sounds like
inside.
it's Drew's fault. And then on top of that, this is why I don't think Drew is gonna retire. Okay, think about it like this, right? He knows, okay, I'll give you this, there's a possibility that Russ does come to the Saints. But think about it, if Russ comes to the Saints and win, what they say about Drew Brees, it's an indictment on him.
He says he was old as
But it's already an indictment on Drew, Jalen. Nobody.
What I'm saying is, like, say if Russ comes to the Saints and he wins and he three-peat, I'm talking about like every year y'all killing everybody. You're gonna be like, well, is Drew Brees really as great as he think he is?
Okay,
Russell Wilson is. I don't care. That's my quarterback right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it'll actually matter that much. Drew records speak for themselves, but he's 43. It's time.
Some
people can't beat Father Time. Tom Brady has been beating it.
Tom Brady just won his 7th Super Bowl.
That's Tom Brady. He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Can beat it. Some people can't.
Bro, they're in the same. I see them in the same light.
No, you can't though.
I do.
I used to too, but now it's like
I used to, but now you can't. You can't, bro.
I don't think it will be an indictment on Drew's legacy, because I don't think when people mention the greats, Brees, the name doesn't come up unless it's in the top 10. I don't think people include his name in the top 5.
Not top.
Well, let me tell you now. Drew Brees won Super Bowl championship for what it does for the city of New Orleans is major. So for us to mean that much to the franchise, in my mind, would have to win 2. But just Russell Wilson to Drew Brees in terms of legacy-wise quarterback,
I just need one. I just need one every decade.
You win one, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
I just need one every decade.
The name of everything, you be like Wilson Hotel, Wilson Boulevard.
Oh God.
Cafe do Wilson.
Bro, I can damn near. I almost can't even remember their Super Bowl.
Russ is definitely going to invest in stock if he wins the Super Bowl.
What?
Wilson's brought to you by Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Bourbon Street, you're gonna be Rush Street.
But you're gonna see so many floats on in Mighty Crowd, bro.
You'll never see a black float like that. But guess what? Black floats.
Oh no, think about Russell. He's biracial.
Oh my God, bro.
What's up?
I was playing Tamarius and I was up like.
I'm
sorry, bro. I was up 21-7. I had 2 pick sixes.
So you lost.
No, bro, lagged out.
Oh, that's the motor of the story. Hey, you know who didn't lag out? JJ Watt. He's in Arizona now. Are the Arizona Cardinals the team to beat in the NFC West?
Yes.
Here. Tell me why, Derek, because I don't agree.
So I think they are now. But it depends on if Russell leaves or not. If Russell Wilson doesn't leave, then the Seahawks still a team to beat. I think the Rams getting Stafford. I like Stafford. I think they're the 3rd best team. And from what I'm hearing, the Niners are making a move. So Jimmy G is going to be their quarterback. The Niners don't make a QB move, they're cooked as well, in my opinion. Cardinals, I'm going to talk about it. Kyler, he's going to elevate his game. DeAndre Hopkins, he's going to be up there. JJ Watt, he's coming. He didn't go to Arizona for the weather. Okay? He's going to make an impact. And he's not on the best team he's ever been on since they traded Nook and traded Deshaun. And he got a better defense now, too. And the Cardinals have a great first-round pick. Not great, but, decent pick. So the thing to beef up most is the defense. Adding J.J. Watt helps. Chandler Jones coming off injury helps. Isaiah Simmons coming back in his 2nd year. You got Byron Murphy at corner. Corner is their biggest need, in my opinion. You add another corner with Budda Baker and everybody else, perfect. And the offense, honestly, they could add a receiver or a running back in there, maybe. But other than that, a tight end as well. But the way they come in, Kyler and Nook get the job done for the most part. So everything else they need is just like an addition.
The reason why I can't say the Cardinals are the team to beat in the NFC West is because of their head coach. He is the most inexperienced head coach in the division. McVay has a Super Bowl appearance. Shanahan has a Super Bowl appearance, and Pete Carroll has Super Bowl appearances. He is more inexperienced. We've seen it last year. He made some questionable calls, questionable decision making. He's just inexperienced compared to other coaches. So, and plus, I don't believe the Cardinals roster can mess with the Niners roster when healthy. I think the Rams are going to be back in the postseason. So I don't think the roster can mess with them as well. And I think the Cardinals struggle playing the Rams. I believe they can't beat the Rams like something.
Well, the Cardinals have not beaten the Rams since Sean McVay took over.
Thank you, Damon. I needed that stat. Thank you. So I do think this division is so good. I just want to say that, but I do think the Cardinals, as long as Russell Wilson's still on the Seahawks roster, the Cardinals are still the worst team in that division.
Can we just stop acting like J.J. Watt is the greatest free agent acquisition?
16 games, 5 sacks.
I do think he's overrated, but I do think he will make an impact on a better team.
Yes, I agree, but they're bringing up this stat. Oh, him and Chandler Jones lead the league.
Yeah, I did see NFL trying
to since 2012. My guy, it's 2021.
The NFL did try to sneak that stat on us. I saw it. I ain't
man. My boy had 5 sacks last year. Played all 16 games.
I don't know, Jace.
I'm not scared at all.
Hey, Jalen, what you feel? Who the team to be in the NFC West, bud?
Rams.
I can understand that pick. Okay.
Stafford. I mean, you look at it, how far they got last year with y'all know how I feel about Jared Goff. With that at QB. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're actually getting a guy who has, in my opinion, great leadership skills, great QB play. The only concern I have, he's great. Great. Stafford is great. And honestly, I feel like when healthy, he's either, and he's in that range of top 10, top 15, in my opinion. Top 10, top 15, leaning more towards top 10. Okay. It's just like Detroit just didn't do him no justice. You know what I'm saying? And I think now he's in a system. He's going to be in a system to where he has an innovative coach that's going to be a breath of fresh air, going to make things easier for him. He has weapons all around him. And then we all know the Rams got 2 of the best defensive pieces in football in Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald, guys who can single-handedly take over games defensively. I mean, they're the team to beat, in my opinion.
John, do you agree that the Rams are the team to beat in the NFC West as of today?
I do, as of today, for all of the reasons Jalen named. I just, Derek sat there and named, like, players. It was like, success is not just because something is what it is. Success is preparation and, like, work ethics. And I just feel like the Rams have shown –
all right.
The Rams have shown a work ethic to get to championship games. They've shown a work ethic to have dominant defenses. They've shown a work ethic to put up a lot of yards and points per game. And so has Matthew Stafford. So with all those ethics coming together, it just seems like I don't see them being worse than they were last year. Like what I believe to be a better consistent playing quarterback who I know he's going to put up 4,000 yards next season and give you at least 25 touchdowns with, 12 picks, 13. So looking at that with a really great defense, that's conference championship type of caliber. So I think they're the team to beat in the division, but not to say it's going to be easy. Like you said, it is the toughest division, I believe, in football as to date. And it just leaves a lot to be desired what the Seahawks will do with Russ and how Jimmy G will bounce back after a horrendous 2020 campaign. So
I will also agree to the point that they are the team to beat in the NFC West, but not so much for the same reasons as y'all do. I agree that they are a great football program run by Sean McVay and everything like that, but I just think their approach and the way that they're going to approach this season is better than, say, the Seahawks, just with the divide with Russell Wilson right now and everything going on with him. But you think about Sean McVay, and now they're saying, oh, we believe Cam Akers is our guy. So you know what that offense looks like with a number 1 running back that they do everything towards. We're talking offensive player of the year, number 1 seed, Super Bowl. I would like to see them get a number 3 wide receiver or let Van Jefferson step up and take that role. But regardless, I think the Rams have a lot to look forward to. It's just going to be interesting to see how they pan out with a lot of their coaches leaving LA and branching out for other teams. So I think that'll be interesting. But I think as far as talent and just it being together right now between the front office and the talent, they have a pretty good shot of winning the division.
Okay. Any more? Good. Nobody, no rebuttals? No. Oh, I should have said this. And I was thinking that. Nope.
Nope. No good, man.
Okay.
I had something to say.
Oh, no.
I knew you asked that from me anyway. You said championship appearances. Now you know.
Is that not experience? I consider experience experience.
Tell them, bro.
Now,
wait. Who championship experience?
The Rams. You know how they got there, and you know what they did when they got there. That's all I'm gonna see.
That's still.
I ain't saying nothing.
I consider championship experience.
3 points. 3 points. That's all I said. You know how they got there, and you know what they did when they got there. That's all I'm gonna see. That's experience. That ass whooping was an experience. It was.
It was only 10 points.
There got a point.
What'd you say, Jalen?
It's 2021, right?
You talking about experience? I'm talking about when the experience occurred.
I feel you, but they've been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was, and you said it again. That was a couple.
But their roster is tremendously different since they went to the Super Bowl.
That's true.
But I'll let that be.
That's still experience for the coach, though.
They really have been to the Super Bowl.
They beat y'all in the NFC Championship.
Let's not.
They went.
I'm not getting into it. Like, we all know what happened.
They showed up because they had to, Jace. But I don't think it was an experience. It was an ass whooping.
Yeah, it wasn't ass whooping. But we all know what happened.
It was 13-3.
Barely.
It was.
They didn't score a touchdown.
It was 13-3. It wasn't
a touchdown.
The most boring Super Bowl.
It was a defensive game.
I thought it was a pretty good Super Bowl.
Taylor, shut up.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying, y'all can't get it done, and you always got an excuse.
Y'all. Get Brady and forget what they've been for the last
I mean, I didn't, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro. I didn't throw the pick in overtime.
Bro, we're not
throw the flag either, did you?
I didn't throw the flag. That's the point.
You didn't throw the flag either, did you? We all know what happened, JP. We all know. We all know what should have occurred.
I don't know how you the team.
It happened already.
I just don't understand why y'all always got to bring it up.
I don't know how you could be the team.
Because if it happened to you, JB, you know you're gonna bring it up. You know you are.
On the topic though, I don't know how you be the team to be when you haven't won a division. The team to beat is the team that just won a division, in my opinion.
But I can't say that due to the Russell
division.
That's why I said Russell's gone. Okay.
Then it goes to the next chain.
I feel like evens out the playing field. You said Cliff Kingsbury is the most inexperienced, but he got that experience this year, and he made his mistake.
Not postseason experience though.
We can lose the division. That's the thing. You care too much about the division.
What are you talking about? Nobody's even talking to you about the Saints no more. Shut up.
Jalen, you were talking about the Saints, bro.
Bruh, I didn't bring it up. They brought it up.
I didn't bring up nothing. I said, you know how they got there and what they did when they got there. That's all I said.
So that's not
like folks get Brady think they don't stink.
Let's all play dumb like we don't know what he's talking about then.
Yes,
you obviously hinting at the Saints.
Play dumb, please.
Okay.
You know what? You know how they got there and what they did when they got there. That's all I said.
Yeah.
They didn't score a touchdown. Not one.
Sean McVay is supposed to be the offensive guru.
Y'all were at the crib.
He's the guru. He's at the crib because of a technicality. Not even a technicality.
They scored more points in the Super Bowl than y'all did.
Please, can we
barely
stop? Order.
Field goal.
Bro, you see, bro.
He did say barely.
It wasn't even worth the response, Jace, because it's like, okay.
I mean, there's nothing you can say.
JB, swear to God, his shit don't stink.
Their team went to the Super Bowl. Y'all's
boys got Tom Brady, boy.
See, this is bringing out the worst in y'all. Y'all starting to cuss.
I'm bringing out the worst. All I said was, I'm not high on the Rams like y'all are. That's fine.
Y'all starting to cuss. Y'all taking
but y'all know what y'all be doing, bro, when we bring up the Saints 2018. I know what y'all be doing.
I didn't even
know what I'm saying, but y'all, you know how I feel.
That was a sensitive time.
But y'all brought it up.
You bring up the Rams and said experience, and it just blew. I'm like,
Yeah, like why?
As experience.
Was it? They didn't do anything.
Like, bro, I broke my hand because of that.
Hey, I'm sorry for the trauma that caused you guys, but it did happen. And hopefully one day we can move past this and just accept that it
JB,
did.
I'm sorry that you never experienced trauma because you just became a fan.
We'll move past it when Russell Wilson leads us to the Super Bowl in 51.
Jalen, let's not act like you didn't say that you were a Miami fan now.
Still a Miami fan.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Dolphins.
Still a Miami fan.
Oh,
Dolphins.
Hold on, wait. The only person, there's only 2 people on here, 3 actually, that have been loyal to the soil with their teams.
Loyal to the soil.
John, Derek, Jace. Bruiser, stop it.
I didn't even say it. I didn't even say anything.
Stop it too.
Jalen, I didn't hear my name.
Okay.
I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the season finale of WandaVision, which airs on Friday, March 5th at 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Eastern Standard Time, 12 Pacific. What are you guys' thoughts, theories?
Hey man.
And wait. And for the future of MCU series that come on Disney Plus, how do you think WandaVision will help lead them? And how do you think WandaVision will help set up the next series that are upcoming? Do they follow that same format, or is this just a unique experience for WandaVision?
Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say,
you got it.
I'm excited, but I'm not a nerd, so I don't do all that Googling and stuff. I just watch.
Yeah, Demond.
I wait for the surprises.
Well, you got to be a nerd to enjoy the show.
Yes, no, and I didn't say I didn't enjoy it. I said I don't do all that research in the YouTube.
Why not?
Because I don't like spoilers. I wanna be surprised.
You ain't got to be spoiled.
And if it's something I don't know, I go to my nerds like y'all and I ask, who the hell is this?
Agnes.
Easy. Save me a lot of time.
What you got for us, Jace? What's your prediction, man? Theory.
It's a lot of nerds that nobody knew was nerds. I will say that. If it's people you don't even think will watch WandaVision, they be like,
yeah,
you gotta watch the YouTube video, bro. I swear to God, bro. I just seen, bro, they got this theory that did it. I be like, bro, you sound like a straight up nerd. But I love it though. WandaVision is fine. That's all I got to say.
I feel like Marvel is really changing the cinematic game, man. Like WandaVision is just so different. Like they made a series, it was almost like a TV show. It is a TV show, but like they made a series before they actually come out with the movie, and they're supposed to be making multiple with I think the Black Panther. It's another one. I can't think of the top. What is it, Demar? The other one.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Well,
and Loki.
Yeah, and Loki. Yeah. So like, I feel like if I was them, I would keep doing it. Just keep doing it because everybody loves it. Everybody loves it, and why not? And I'm ready. I'm gonna stay up till 3:00 to watch this WandaVision. 2 hours. 2 hours.
I'm staying up, bro.
Wait, it's a 2-hour episode?
Yeah.
No, they didn't. Where you hear that at?
Maybe 2 hours.
Nah, they said like 50 minutes though.
It's 2 hours, ain't it?
Yeah, I be reading too much.
Nah, man. I feel it though.
JB, John, I've been watching WandaVision. I'm gonna let Demond go last because he gonna be like, so for my guy, my plug on it.
Yeah, I've been watching it, bro. I've been enjoying it, bro. I mean, I really don't know what we're gonna get. Hopefully something that's going to lead us into an introduction into something new with X-Men or just anything, bro. Like I would love to see. I just don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I've been shocked at how good WandaVision was. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna be good.
I didn't either.
But I didn't think it was gonna be good. But like, yeah, bro, it's turned out to be a pretty amazing show. John, take it away.
Yeah, WandaVision fire, bro. Like my favorite show. I'm putting people on that don't know about it yet. I feel like I gotta spread the word, boy. Like tell everybody. But yeah, I agree with Jace. Like they are changing the cinematic game, like as far as branding and marketing and trying to reach as many people as possible, and then hooking people on, like getting people on a bandwagon. It's just like thinking of new ways to expand. Like how can we be better? Oh, let's make TV shows, and then to make the TV shows so creative, like. Unlike any TV show I've ever seen. I can't even compare this to anything. I've literally never seen a TV show like this before. But it's like because we've been invested for years and know the whole Marvel timeline, we can watch this with such enjoyment and have appreciation for little things in the TV show. So I think that's one of the biggest things as well. Like the subliminals in a TV show that you, as a real Marvel fan, can just have appreciation for. But yeah, man, like I'm excited. As far as the final episode, I don't really have no theories. I don't know. I feel like last episode pretty much summed it up for me. So this is like bonus for me, you know, being able to watch this. And obviously it's just going to be a transition or setting up for a transition to the next part of the sequence. So I'm excited to see what that brings.
I do feel like this is a show where, because I watched and I really enjoyed it. I feel like even if you haven't even watched a Marvel movie, I think you can just come in here, go on Disney Plus, watch the movie and be like, oh wow, this is really good. But then you'll be like, oh, who's that? Then you go research it and find questions on your own. But I feel like a casual viewer can watch the show and be hooked into it. I think that's how that's just well done by Marvel, man. Marvel team was like Apple, boy. They conditioned us to greatness.
I forgot they've done this before though with a lot of other like the Agent something.
Yeah, Agent of Shield.
Yeah, Agent of Shield.
But that wasn't as good as this, bro.
Yeah, no.
I watched Agent of Shield. I liked it though.
It was cool. I only watched 2 episodes because it didn't really have no storyline for me.
Do you think, Damon, here's a question for you, bud. Do you think, because you watched the Netflix series, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, all them, do you think if those shows were tied into the MCU that more people would watch those shows and be like, oh, wow, these were great shows?
I don't think more people will watch. I just think in terms of this comic book universe that is so continuous, people just want to see crossovers. I mean, since we were little kids, you like seeing Fairly Odd Parents with Jimmy Neutron or whatever. It's just that's how it is. So you want to see that with superhero movies, and it's just enjoyable to see. And now that these rights have been brought back to where they belong, and deals have been made out and whatnot, that's all we want to see. Just these characters back where they belong, and super friends, the Super Seven. So that's what it's all about.
Talk to us, man. WandaVision season finale. Who you plug? Let us know. Out them out.
WandaVision, man. Now, I mean, there's little things from the comics that have been picked up from the series. In the Halloween episode, they had their comic accurate suits, and Monica Rambeau has gained her powers. She's now Photon/Spectrum. They haven't really called her by her name yet. They just called Wanda the Scarlet Witch. Agnes is a witch, and they plugged that in. Agnes in the comics isn't a good person or a bad person. She originated with the Fantastic Four, so maybe there's hope that they pop up, or Doctor Strange. People are saying Ultron, so I'm not sure. Every episode has been crazier, I believe. So,
bro, Damon, call me at 3 a.m., bro.
I don't know, John. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna be locked in. Well, when that Marvel Studios it just start playing, and you see, you sit up, you be ready.
Was Agnes the person? Like, was that the person we was waiting on this entire time? Or was there somebody gonna be in this 9th episode?
We always knew Agnes was her, but somebody. Right. It's the season finale, so everybody's hoping, something big happens.
That was Agnes all along.
You just had to know.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
But she's been dropping little hints, like saying the devils. In episode 2, if you remember, Dottie was like the devil's in the thing, and then she's like, that's not the only place she's is. And in the comics, Wanda's children are pieces of Mephisto's soul, who's the devil. So they're saying that's where Agnes comes in. She wants Wanda's chaos magic, but Mephisto wants to know how Wanda's able to bring people back to life. And this, that, and the third. People are saying Ultron is White Vision. I don't know what to expect, but it's the MCU. So you never do, man. You never do.
It gotta be Mephisto, bro. It gotta be.
Mephisto. I didn't even pay attention to Monica getting her powers. That's why.
Some people are also saying Nightmare, who in in the comics, he is a big villain of like Loki and Doctor Strange. So, of course, Wanda has already been. They're saying Wanda's going to be the focus of Phase 4, which I would like to see. And I mean this on like the most professional way as possible. But I love Elizabeth Olsen, bro. I think she's a really good actor. I think this series is like shown that she's a really good actor. In the last episode, just like a rewind of Rhonda's time, she made you feel it in all of her emotion. And then you go back and watch like Infinity War. I know for me, when Vision died, I did not care. Like, I was like, wow, bro, Thanos just took all the stones. Now I go back and watch, and I'm like, damn, bro, like,
that was Wanda Boo.
Yeah, like they was on the run for 2 years, and all she watched was sitcoms. Like, that's what you figure if they was on the run.
That was far.
And so, like, it's just crazy to think about it in a such. They make you revisit that in such a different way, and now you look at it in a whole different atmosphere. So I just think that's what's special about the MCU. And you know, for a season finale of their first TV series, and I think Doctor Strange is going to be one of the biggest Marvel movies ever, and they're setting it up with this. You just know they about to like show out. So that's what I'm looking forward to, man.
I think the message really with WandaVision is so incredible, though. Like, you could create the reality you want if you believe in it hard enough. And like, just that message, like, after I seen it, was inspiring. I ain't gonna cap. That's why I was going off when we hoop Sunday, bro, because I had just watched WandaVision. I had just finished it. And she really inspired me. She was like, bro, like, just if you want it bad enough, just do it. I was like, fuck it. So, excuse my language, but that jump just hard, bro. Like, no cap. So
I definitely think when you look at this series, it set the tone for what we expect going forward. They're saying Falcon and Winter Soldier is only 6 episodes, and every episode is going to be like an hour. So I'm not expecting, you know, the most.
Hey, I'm expecting Zemo, boy.
Yeah, I'm expecting.
You remember?
I'm expecting them to bring a bunch of comic accurate stuff. I'm expecting Cap's funeral in the first episode. I'm expecting a Falcon backstory and stuff like that. But
hey, you already know how I feel about Zemo. That's a top 3 villain in the MCU, boy.
Yeah, man. I think they about to shift it, but keep it going. Like, you feel me? And I told Derek this when we were just talking about how good WandaVision was. When Disney Plus gets it going and they start dropping 2 of these shows at the same time, bro, it's gonna be hard for any streaming service to really.
Hey, we gonna have to revisit them PACTs, boy. We gave it to Netflix last year. Disney Plus coming.
Disney Plus is like that, bro.
No, yeah, they set the tone with this.
But Netflix still sitting on some heat. They
are sitting on some heat.
They still got Money Heist and Ozark in the vault. They just waiting. They waiting to drop.
And they did drop Queen. They did drop Queen's Gambit. I think earlier this year as well. I know we ain't watched it, but people was.
That was last year. Bridgerton was last year too, I think. Or was that this year?
You said what?
I don't know if Bridgerton was last year or this year.
Bridgerton was this year.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Oh, but
I don't like that.
Hey, we can't act like HBO Max and add the cartoon classics on there. Cartoon Network.
And Eddie,
Judas and the Black Messiah. They working.
Snowfall.
You said what?
Add Snowfall.
Who got Snowfall?
Hulu got Snowfall.
Hulu got it.
Oh, I thought it was HBO.
Hulu got Snowfall, but they gotta add some more.
Who do I?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty on HBO Max too.
It is?
Yeah, they share it right now.
The fact that we have all these streaming.
They had an original deal with Hulu, but HBO Max owns it.
Streaming service is the new cable package, John. You getting Paramount Plus? You watching SpongeBob?
I'm not getting Paramount Plus. I don't feel like I need that.
I'm not buying that either. They should have just put Netflix or one of these other ones should have just bought Nickelodeon's rights, but Nickelodeon wants to be difficult.
Well, Paramount wants to be difficult.
There's too many, bro. It's really annoying.
Okay, I'm capped out on those. HBO Max, Apple TV got some good stuff. I heard. I still didn't watch that because I was like, I'm not paying for it.
I'm not paying for that either.
Well, with the Apple TV, you do get a little. So I've seen a couple things on there.
You get it for free.
You get stuff for free, but it's for 3 months.
Yeah, and I
offered it when I got my phone.
You take advantage of it when you
can. Amazon Prime got some good.
The Boys.
We wait on the Boys.
You wait on the Boys, man.
The Boys.
Wait on you, John. You ever watched it yet?
I ain't finished it, bro.
My boy Homelander don't be playing.
John like WandaVision, so I know you like the Boys because it's like
John gonna be like, oh my god, bro.
The Boys is like, bro,
It's
No,
crazy.
I've already seen like the first season.
bro.
Like
So
season
why
2.
would you stop?
Jalen,
If you don't-
where you at?
I don't know nobody that don't like The Boys.
All right.
All right, John.
Jalen, where you at?
Your TV thoughts.
I'll let Jalen. Oh,
Jalen eating.
oh, you eating? My bad, bro. I'm good. You can go back. Huh?
Yeah. So
Got food on your mouth, boy. Go ahead, pause.
You ain't got it, right? You good?
I love the boys. Great stuff. John, you're tripping.
Told you, bro. Everybody like The Boys, bro.
Boys.
Also, I feel like Netflix still the best streaming service because they're so versatile. They have a lot of things. I know a lot of y'all probably don't watch documentaries.
Hey, John like
Yeah,
documentaries.
like
He
documentaries,
like
but-
Netflix. It's crazy.
I really enjoy the documentaries that they put on there. You can the Rise of the Samurai, the Japan documentary, Ottoman Empire, the Roman Empire, like stuff like that is interesting.
They got anime too.
And also true crime. They have the anime game, not on lot, but
Yeah,
they have an anime game.
I think Hulu anime is a little better, and I don't.
yeah, it's definitely a lot better.
Yeah, I definitely
I like Netflix. I like Netflix Black Lead. Like I feel like that
Black
really
Lead.
does separate them. They the
HBO
black
Max
movies
got
they
a
put on
black
there is
tab
good.
as well.
And
Yeah,
they
what?
basically have
HBO Max got a black writers tab.
I don't know if y'all watch You, but You is good too.
You was good.
You was good.
You
I
was,
enjoyed
you
it.
was like probably my
Yeah.
favorite Netflix show.
Jace is
You said you was your favorite Netflix show, John?
Yeah, it is. Okay.
John is you. You is
Money
John
Heist
and John
got
is
me,
you.
man. Money Heist and Ozark.
You are him.
Oh yeah, Ozark too.
Money Heist, Ozark.
Money Heist. Oh, I forgot.
You watch Money Heist, Jalen?
Money Heist was
He couldn't get past the
I'm not-
language
You
barrier.
couldn't get past the mouth not matching the words.
I'm trying to be I can't
But you watch anime.
But you watch anime though.
I
From anime.
No, you're not getting what we're saying then.
The mouth is different, but the subtitles are there.
It's
for
the same thing for anime.
Some anime. Some anime. is like that.
All dubbed anime, the voices don't match.
Not really.
Dub don't
Dub,
match.
the
That's
voices
why I
don't
don't watch
match.
it.
They try
I
their best to
know.
match, but it don't.
Well, I mean, no, yeah, that's true. Naruto is the only one that I know that.
Well, we don't rock with Naruto, so you get out of here.
We don't.
Ozzy over here. Sorry, son.
Oh,
Sorry, son.
oh, Naruto and Boruto. What are y'all doing? Whoa, wait a minute. What?
I
Yeah,
never-
Naruto
I
is
never
fire.
got
Those
into-
names mean nothing to me, Jason.
What is wrong with y'all?
We are DBZ
I never
loyal.
got into
They're some of the greatest anime of all time.
Dragon Ball Z.
And
I
Naruto is definitely better than Dragon Ball Z.
It's 10 times better than Dragon Ball Z. Man, Dragon Ball Z is so repetitive, bro.
Literally the same thing.
Jace, you don't even know who Whis is.
Huh?
You don't even know who Whis is.
Because I don't watch DBZ like that. I only watch like a couple episodes.
It's not even
I
DBZ
can't
no
get-
more. DBS.
Exactly. You're thinking of Dragon Ball Z. I'm thinking about the franchise of Dragon Ball. We're on a different scale, bro.
I'm talking about Naruto. Naruto and Boruto is on a different scale than DBZ, bro. Sorry, bro.
We're on a
But,
different.
but they don't got the strongest anime character.
My name is Naruto Uzumaki, and I'll be Okage one day.
Yeah, they just
Music, please.
Next segment.
Naruto-
Jace just scared me a little bit.
What the?
You gotta watch Naruto, bro.
What's with
You gotta
that?
watch.
Naruto has a plethora of characters that you just love.
Wait. Before we continue,
Naruto is fire, bro.
y'all,
Okay.
I remember y'all used to bully people for watching anime, but now all y'all watch anime.
Nah,
I don't watch
I
anime.
did.
For
No, I ain't talking
I
about
don't
you,
watch
John.
it
I'm
like
talking
that
about
either,
Jalen and Jace.
I'm really appalled.
I've been watching anime all my life, bro.
Yeah, I watched Naruto when I was little. Well, not little,
was
but like,
always
when I was
weird.
like in
They
middle
always
school.
watch weird stuff. Here,
You didn't even know it's called
low-key-
anime.
Low-key the reason I like them white comedies.
But
Like
You touching that?
like what? The Office. It's
Computer
good.
just froze,
Actually,
but-
it's good entertainment.
That's hilarious.
You can be closed-minded all your life.
They
Well,
got it. They got
well,
it.
I'll look up the new music for Cut until he gets back.
This
Well,
is
Cut
true.
Carter, we're waiting on you for our music. Well, I was gonna do it for you, boy.
nah, but with the Drake thing, he just announced that he's gonna have his own Sirius XM show now. That's the big thing
Like
that's
a
coming along with
podcast
it.
or something.
No, Sirius XM
On
is like
radio?
the satellite radio.
He's gonna have a. Why would he do that?
Like Eminem has the Shade 4-5.
Oh,
he's
like
gonna have-
that?
Not he's Drake. He has nothing else to do.
No, it's not gonna be just his music, but it's the OVO. So they're at 10:30. He's going live because OVO Sound Radio is back, but they're launching a new 24-hour station, which is on Sirius XM. for Sound 42, which is gonna be their station. So whatever used to be 42 is now gonna be Sound 42, which is a new experience on Sirius XM. Brought to you by Drake and OVO Sound.
So it's just music playing for 24 hours.
And like interviews, and it's gonna be like a radio station, Jace.
Oh, okay.
But who's gonna be on it?
You said like music for 20. I thought you said music.
Who's hosting it? Like,
You said who's on it?
like what's the shows? Like who's gonna be in the shows? Like who the
It's gonna be OVO people. You know, he got a bunch of DJs and stuff that he cool with, so different DJs, and eventually I'm sure he's gonna try to turn into where people could do interviews on there.
I've heard like 5 of these songs that he's dropping, probably like even 8. So
It's a whole pack.
No, I thought it was just a single.
wait, what?
Scary Hours is supposed to be just one song. Last time he used, and I don't think that's the name of the song, because the last time he used Scary Hours as the cover art, he dropped Diplomatic Immunity.
Well, I still have heard like 9 songs, so whenever he does drop it. Man, I didn't think this was an album. This is just a song, bro. I'm going to sleep.
It's not an album.
An album?
If it was his album, you would see Certified Lover Boy on the
Yeah,
cover.
Certified Lover Boy.
Oh no, that's what I thought I saw. Like no doubt.
Hey, let's talk about the music cut.
I'm trying to see what this. I'm looking at the Sirius XM thing now. He posted the link, but I'm just hearing like instrumentals.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't be surprised he dropped his album soon though.
So it's an EP.
It's either an EP or it's gonna be one song.
He just dead wrong for saying he's gonna drop it in January, bro. Like it just pissed me off.
This is Scary Hour 2. I think it's an EP.
I'm coming, y'all. I'm about to get out of new music, whatever. I was trying to see if it was gonna play or not, but it didn't. It was playing like instrumentation.
Kendrick Perkins can't say his name right, but I got it right.
I want to play a little quick game with y'all.
Okay. Carter, let's go. What we got?
Okay. So y'all know about music labels, and
Okay.
2020 was a big year for streaming with, you know, the panty and all that. Off the phone demand, no cheating. So can you guess the top 6 most streams, most labels that were streamed, top 6 labels that were streamed last year, record labels. I'll give everybody a chance to name one, and then based on that, I can't hear you, Jalen.
Can I go first? I didn't say anything.
Okay, go.
QC.
Quality Control was number 1 with 4.65 billion streams. Yes.
Easy.
Okay, Damon.
Cactus Jack Records.
Nope, they didn't make the cut.
You said record label, so like not the big label, but like the rapper.
Like the label, like the, you know, with the labels as we know, not Atlantic, not
Okay,
Universal.
Okay. TDE.
I want to change my guess.
Okay, it was a TDE. TDE came in third with 3.44 billion.
Which one was Quality Control?
They were number 1 with 4.65.
Okay.
That's Lil Baby, Migos. They probably carried it right there.
Why?
You can't go again. You cannot go again, Damon. You gotta wait, bro.
I don't
John.
want to change my vote.
OVO record.
So this is funny. OVO came in 6th, but in quotations, that was 1.38 billion. But in quotations, that's without Drake. With Drake, I'm sure they're number 1. So they basically just took Drake out of the equation because they didn't want to just, you know, cheat.
Okay. Jace.
All right, Jace. It's 3
This
more
is
left.
like when?
Huh? Last year.
When? Last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, YSL.
Nope. Surprisingly, YSL is not on this list.
All right, Jay, lead back up. These are rappers or music in general?
Labels, just like labels like that on that level. Don't think mainstream, like they're all mainstream, but don't think like the biggest names. It's not always the. But you know every label on this list, yes.
EXO?
No, I'm sure that's not really rap though. This is all like rap, I guess.
Oh, this is only rap.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't name.
You don't get to go again, Jalen.
We don't get to go again, bro. Damn, I did that to Demond. I gotta let Demond go.
I didn't know it was rap. But
Last year?
But we can't
Yeah.
we can't name nobody like the RCAs or like
OTF.
right?
No, don't think of like mainstream labels. Think of like, you know,
OTF.
Like Cash Money type deal.
yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead, Demond. You better not be cheating because you've been on the phone a lot.
No, I was laughing at Alton's comment about you in the chat.
Who you got?
I'm sorry.
Who you got?
I don't know the topic at all.
Same topic.
Damn, I got a second guess. I don't know, man.
You can
YSL.
skip you. You're okay. You're out the game. John, go ahead. No, bro.
I'm
$1 billion.
just expecting you to read off your sheet today. Damn.
Go ahead, Bruiser. I mean, John.
$1 billion baby.
No.
OTF.
No. Jace. I need y'all to think not new rappers. They not the ones with the label. It's the people
Dream
that.
Chasers.
No, close. Go ahead, Jalen.
All right.
Paper route.
All right, I'm done.
MMG.
You cheating because you looking at the list now.
I didn't.
Yes, but the
Go read them.
CMG was second with 3.59. That's Moneybag Yo. That's Yo Gotti. That's Black Youngster.
I
That's
forgot about them.
a lot of them.
That's your fault, Jace.
Number 3 was TDE. Quality Control was number 1, as we said. Number 4, we got Dreamville, J. Cole, Jid, Ari Lennox, all those people.
I forgot that.
And number 5, we have MMG, Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Wale.
That's why I said Dream Chasers.
I didn't know people listened to them last year.
They still
OTF ain't make it?
Not last year. They only had really Dirt.
And Vaughn.
They gonna probably
Vaughn
this year with
was
this
down.
new compilation they doing. Because last time he dropped the compilation, they didn't get no love like that, like he should have got.
Vaughn ain't pulling that much. It's really just Dirt pulling in for OTF.
Well, Vaughn sales did go.
His last year's sales were good.
Died.
Yeah, that
That's how
still
that works.
counts.
He died. When did he die? End of last year, right?
October.
No, he died end of last year.
In October. I'm telling you when. Dang, Jace.
Is October not?
It's not really that. I'm talking about like November, December.
October, November,
Oh.
December.
Okay, but October, you have three months to listen.
All right, Jace, I'm sorry. We're sorry. Calm down.
They said Kendrick Lamar hasn't used his Twitter to like anything for the 2 years, and he came out of retirement to like the old video of Jack Harlow rapping as a kid.
It reminded me of
People
that
look too much
Mac
in
Miller.
there. How do you know that? Like, how
Because if you go to his likes, you can see it
yeah,
says,
but like who's going to Kendrick Lamar's likes? Like, oh, he didn't like anything.
bruh,
He
when
just
you got
liked
fans
Harlow.
like that, people have when you got fans like that, they check for everything you do, I guess.
Yeah, weird.
Hey, Kendrick gave X his cosign when 17 dropped. Shout out Kendrick.
He did, and he said that they would pull his music, they could pull his. Yes, he stood up for the kid. He did. But projects we got tonight, we got Tory Lane's Playboy. Anybody checking for that?
No.
Lil Durk and OTF Loyal Bros
Hey,
compilation.
there.
Go
If
check
somebody
for
would
that.
say, yeah, I had to edit that out.
First lesson.
K Camp and Rare Sound dropping Rare Family Reloaded. OMB PZ, who just got out of jail. So congrats on that. Too Deep for Tears. I don't know if y'all listen to OMB PZ's from Mobile. Pretty popular rapper. Y'all should give him a listen. He actually pretty solid.
If it ain't no Caparillo, I ain't listening to it.
YMB Almighty J battling my spirits, and he's been very public about his label situation. Their label YBN, which Corday dropped YBN from his name. When they first got started out with YMB Namir and him, they signed under this white guy that actually robbed them for their name and trademarked it them himself. So he's been battling and trying to expose that and saying that's why they don't drop music like they used to, and why they got all these drama, these dilemmas and situations going on. So before you sign a deal, make sure you read the paperwork. But singles, we got Drake Scary Hours. I don't think it's a single. I think it's an EP, or I could be wrong. I don't think the song's called Scary Hours either, though, but I guess we'll see. Lil Baby featuring SG, Real As It Gets, which is out now. Demond sent that to the chat earlier. It's actually pretty good. I like it. Baby Keem, since we were speaking to Kendrick Lamar earlier, Baby Keem is back with No Sense. I'm probably gonna check that out. He's pretty solid. Clever, another Juice WRLD Post-Humans collab. Clever featuring Juice WRLD and Post Malone, Life's a Mess. And we're getting G Herbo. Excited for that. G Herbo's dropping Really Like That and Break Yourself. Nope. No G Herbo fans?
I'm cool on G.
I like G Herbo.
I'll be listening.
Tyler the Creator, Tell Me How. I guess we'll all be checking for that one soon.
Yeah.
It's a single.
Yep.
Tyler back.
Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak dropping a single today. They got a collaboration coming out, an album coming out together. They said Chance the Rapper is to be announced, so we'll see for that. Young Dolph and Key Glock are back with Aspen.
I will be tuning in to that.
Getting some new Justin Bieber. Hold on. I didn't know that.
Nope, not doing that.
And Sweetie featuring Doja Cat and Stefflon Don Best Friends remix will be dropping tonight. Oh, other news. Jay-Z sells majority of Tidal to Jack Dorsey's tech company for $297 million. Jack Dorsey is the starter and founder of Square Inc. So that's Cash App and all of that.
How do we feel about that? Is that kind of why Jay-Z said that was the streaming service for the artists, and now he sold it? Is he giving up? Or
Jay-Z tweeted? He said from the beginning. He said, in quote, "I said from the beginning that Tidal was about more than just streaming music, and 6 years later, it has remained a platform that supports artists at every point in their careers. Artists deserve better tools to assist them in their creative journey. Jack is one of the greatest minds of our times, and our many discussions about Tidal's endless possibilities have made me even more inspired about its future. This shared vision makes me even more excited to join the Square board." That's why he did it. He got $279 million off it, and Jay-Z is now a part of the Square Inc. board.
Yeah, Bruiser, pump your brakes.
This partnership will be a game changer for many. I look forward to all this new chapter it has to offer.
Jack Dorsey, he the CEO of Twitter too, ain't
he? He might own it.
I think so.
He might own it. He might have bought it. I don't think he was the original.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah, I feel like Tidal finna do some damage.
Oh, and Jay-Z, recently has sold 50% of Ace of Spades for $315 million. So,
Jesus, he finna hit two, ain't it?
Yeah, he probably ain't it. Ain't it, Jalen?
Maybe I should have just did what Hov did. So just sold bricks.
Hey man.
Rapped. Yeah. At the age of 26.
Allegedly.
Hey, well, how many bricks they said that boy lost?
He didn't lost a building.
Allegedly.
They said that boy lost 90 bricks.
In other news, 7 years ago today, we lost Speaker Knockers, one of my favorite rappers of that time frame. So rest in peace, Speaker Knockers.
Top 5.
Nah, I think we did him last time for his anniversary of his birthday, but I wanted to
Bankroll Fresh too. Bankroll Fresh.
Oh yeah, Bankroll Fresh did pass about what it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago to the day.
Look at when I walked in the building.
But I wanted to play it on Women's History Month. I was going to do some women.
All right, cut card. Let's talk to us then.
Last week, y'all missed our top 5 Pixar. Me, Demond, and Bruiser held it down, though. One of the funner segments.
All right. In honor of Women's History Month, we will be doing our top 5 women artists as of today, but it's also based on our discretion. JB, take it off. Take it away.
Coming in at number 5, we have Janae Aiko. Coming in at number 4, we have the City Girls, Young Miami and JT. Number 3, I have the wonderful her. Very angelic voice, just ultra talented. Number 2, we have Cardi B. I just feel like she's burst on the scene and just been just great, like very remarkable, and makes great music. And number 1, I'm gonna have to go with Meg the Stallion. She can actually make great songs. She can rap. She can market to just about anybody. And I think she's the best artist out right now that is a woman. And actually one of the best artists out just in general. So talk to the men, but I feel like her and Cardi are like in the top 10 of of hottest artists right now. Overall.
All right. Jace.
All right. So I don't listen. I just did my top 5 women's
The Lord saved us, because boy, oh boy, did that start off bad. John, hey, take it away.
All right. Yeah. Cool. So shout out to all the beautiful women in the world. I definitely am appreciative of everyone that is a woman, for sure. But looking at my top 5, this is kind of a influential, more so than like the product that they produce. My boy Jace, boy, you ready?
Bro, what happened, bro?
The Lord heard that you was gonna say something dumb, so he took you out, bro.
Say something dumb and say it again. Like I said, I don't listen, so I'm gonna say my top 5 women's artists, in my opinion. I have 2 honorable mentions. I'm gonna go with Alicia Keys and Erykah Badu. They're magnificent artists. Magnificent. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Never mind. Erykah Badu is number 5. I only have 1 honorable mention. Then I got number 4. I got Jill Scott. Number 3, I got Rihanna. Number 2 goes to Whitney Houston. And number 1 goes to Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. Yes.
Wait.
Beyonce.
Before I give it to you, John, Jace, how does it feel to invest in misogyny?
What? How does that? Huh? How does that correlate with what I just said at all?
What was the topic, ain't it?
John, take it away. Don't it?
Yeah, bro. Like I was saying, shout out to all the women in the world. Beautiful. So with that being stated,
Shout out to all the women in the world. Beautiful.
Bruiser, man.
Anyway, man. So my list is based on influence in the culture, the world culture, their music, streams, and legacy as well. So with all that being stated, my honorable mentions, I have 5. Snow Allegra, Jhené Aiko, Doja Cat, Cardi B, and Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is an up-and-coming, rising pop star, very young and doing some amazing things. So I think she could be easily in the top 5 by the end of the year or next year. My top 5. Number 5 right now, I have none other than Chloe and Holly. I believe that they are a combo deal. So I definitely have them together. More so Chloe. Number 4, I have Rihanna, just because although she has made no music lately, she will always have some of the greatest hits ever in the catalog of R&B. And of course, she's doing great things with her business as well. Then number 3, I have Ariana Grande. Great music, great voice. Our modern day Mariah Carey. You gotta love it. Number 2, I have Megan Thee Stallion. Literally from politics to sports to rap, she is having an influence on the culture everywhere there is, and raising a lot of conversation. And just the year that she had in 2020, I think she's definitely worthy of being mentioned. And then number 1, of course, is Queen Bee herself. Like Queen Bee is Beyonce. There's no disrespect. Her husband is doing great things, and she is doing great things. And her music is like immortalized. We will never say her songs are trash. And it'll always be some song from Beyonce that you can play that people will just legit know all the words to and have a good time listening and singing along. So she definitely will, I believe, forever hold that number 1 spot. It's going to be hard to see someone coming off and being a better woman entertainer than Beyonce. Like, I don't see that happening. Like, it'd be kind of crazy if it does. So that's where I'm at with it. Top 5.
Demond, take it away.
Mute.
My honorable mentions will be City Girls, and Big Lotto, Mulatto. Number 5, Janae Aiko. And I just want to say my list is composed. I felt like since we're talking right now, you had to have released a project in the last year. So from the beginning of 2020 to 2021.
That was the topic. That was the topic. You don't have to explain it. Go ahead.
Kind of don't feel like doing the rest of my list. Number 4, Ariana Grande. Number 3, Megan Thee Stallion. Number 2, Rico Nasty. And number 1, Bailani Kaylani. Sound come.
Right. My top 5 women artists as of today. Before I start, honorable mention, gotta shout out Beyonce when you can, man. Just the legend, the bar. She's the what they be saying on Twitter. She's the celebrity. That's Beyonce. So Beyonce, honorable mention. Number 5, I have Rico Nasty. Number 4, I have SZA. Good Days is a good song. Number 3, I have Flo Milli. Number 2, I have Ariana Grande. And number 1, I have Chloe and Holly. It was no surprise. You know
what's with all this head? What's up with that, bro?
Me. I'm a backwards hat kind of guy. Take it away.
My honorable mentions are Coi Leray. I feel like she's having a big year this year so far. And then I also have a honorable mention of Flo Milli. Number 5, I have Chloe and Haley. They on fire right now, and the Instagram is just making people check out their music more. So I feel like they're gonna be more mainstream now. Number 4, I have Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like she's having the best hip hop year for a woman. I just got her 4, and I like her projects for the most part, all of them. Number 3, I have Rico Nasty, my favorite female rapper. My favorite woman rapper. She really can't do no wrong in my eyes, to be honest. As far as music go right now, she in her bag. Number 2, I have SZA. Good Days is my most played song of this year so far, and it's probably gonna end up being my most played song of the year by the end of the year because I love it that much, and I can't wait till she drops her album. I'm like, Control was so fire. Like I know her album about to be fire. I'm just waiting on her album. And number 1, I have Ariana Grande. I think she had one of the best albums last year. I think she's just a all-around talent. And I'm excited to hear more music from her. But this was like a grown adult album from her, so I could appreciate it. And the way she was talking and things she was saying. Yeah.
Okay, and that is our top 5. No debating. Is there any news breaking? Is that a podcast? JB, get back in here. We're doing our ending conclusion.
He should be coming. Yeah.
Oh, I'm here, bro. My bad.
All right, man. It's a little long day.
I got you. And if there's no news breaking right now, this will conclude episode 94 of the PACT Life podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're available to you on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and of course YouTube. Follow us at PACT Life Pod or PACT Life Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Beside me, we got Mr. Johnny Mars.
Yo. All-Star Weekend in Atlanta. Stay safe. Stay dangerous.
Diagonally, we got my brother, Mr. Carter.
Cutthroat, and I just wanted to say, not breaking news, but LeBron came out and said why the Jazz were picked last, both players. And he said, even when they had John Stockton and Karl Malone, nobody played with them on video games.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yes, that's a shot at Utah. Small market.
And Katie laughed, and Charles Barkley said, "Stop lying. You said you needed size, and Rudy Gobert is 7'5", but you picked 6'2" Sabonis."
You know what it is. Utah gets so much disrespect. I guess I'm a Utah homer this year. That's Cut Carter, everybody. Below me is Slim Reaper, Jace Eastwood. Diagonally, me, we got Jalen Mitchell.
Hey, man. Appreciate y'all having me on. Really appreciate the platform. Just want to take some time to shout out my boy Brew, doing amazing things. I peeped you, bro. Interviewing Marquette King, right?
Yeah, Marquette King. Yeah, yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Love what you're doing. Derek, love what you're doing in real estate. John, continue to educate the youth. Jace, you doing your thing, bro. Damon, you doing your thing, bro. I'm proud of all of you guys. Nothing but blessings. Have a great night.
And last but not least, we got my cousin, Mr. Damon, guys.
Hard to follow that up, but I hope y'all enjoy y'all week. Enjoy this WandaVision finale, and let's run it up in March, man. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm your host, Bruiser Carter. Thank you for tuning in, rock with us. Episode 94, 6 episodes away from 100. We'll probably be live, baby. We'll probably be live 6 episodes away. Thank you for tuning in, rock with us. I already said it already, but guess what? We out here.
New Pack Life.